Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum, and today I'm reacting to Gabriel Henrique doing an acoustic cover of Mariah Carey's Vision of Love. And so many of you gave me this song as a recommendation, and when there's such broad consensus, my ears perk up. I'm very curious about this, but I have to give you a few disclaimers. The first disclaimer: this is my first time hearing Gabriel. I have never once heard him sing. This is the first time honestly hearing his name. Second disclaimer: I have never heard the original Mariah Carey song Vision of Love, so I don't really have a frame of reference for this performance. I really can't compare it to the original. And the third disclaimer here is that when I was looking this song up on YouTube, I saw that Gabriel had covered Vision of Love about 4 years ago. So I'm not reacting to that. I haven't heard that version. I'm only listening to the acoustic version here. So those are my disclaimers. I'm excited to get into it. I hope you are as well. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, let's just jump in.
Treating me kind, sweet destiny, carry me through desperation.
Nice tone.
To the one that was waiting for me. It took so long.
Oh, nice
Still
run.
I believe somehow the one that I needed would find me eventually.
Whoa, what a run. Already, this guy is showing so much vocal prowess.
Somehow the one that I needed would find me eventually.
Oh.
I had a vision with love, and it was all that you're giving to me. Break for the night.
Oh.
Felt so alone.
Oh, chills.
Suffer from alienation. Carry the weight on my own.
Oh.
Had to be strong.
Well, hold on. He can do it all. He can do it all. The agility in his voice and every single tone that he's able to create, it's so flawless. It's so seamless. These runs, by the way, it came to my mind, but he's going up, down, sideways, left, right. He's able to do every single run. But specifically with vocals and vocalists, I have heard that doing ascending vocal runs where each pitch is increasing is easier when you compare that to a similar run where you're descending. And I don't know why that is. I've heard this. Let me know in the comment section if that's something you agree with. But I don't know. My take on that is maybe a lot of singers, they practice more of the ascending runs. That's maybe what's more popular in music, in vocalists. So they don't as much practice vocal descends. But he is nailing these descending runs here. It's so impressive. And he's not just nailing the run, going through pitches that are just all within his chest voice. He's really bringing it low. He's at every part of his range and just up and down, left and right. It's so impressive. Is this what Mariah Carey sounded like when she was doing her thing? Is she going up and down, left and right? I'm sure she was.
Carry the weight on my own. Had to be strong.
And the falsetto.
I believe.
And then the belt and then the agility.
And now I know I've succeeded in finding that place I can see. I had a vision
It's
with
dark.
love,
These chords.
and it was all that you're giving to me. I had a vision with love, and it was all that you're giving me. I realized that you
I have to praise the runs, like specifically. Listen to how precise each and every single one of these pitches are in any of the runs that he's doing. It almost feels like whenever he sings anything, if you were to ask him to just hold one pitch, his natural tendency would be to add a run onto it, up and down, left and right. This is really interesting. Also, this arrangement, I haven't heard the original song, but this arrangement is very atypical when I consider like the Mariah Carey songs that I've heard. It feels a little more dark, subdued, maybe, diminished, a little chromatic. It's an interesting chord progression. I'll say that.
I realize that you're real, and I read you in lie. The love that came to be feels so alive.
Oh,
I'm so thankful.
where did that come from? Where does that come from? I don't even know what tone that is.
Feels so alive. I'm so thankful that
What is that?
the answer, the heaven has sent down to me. It treated me kind. Sweet destiny.
He literally sounds like Mariah Carey. I heard a piece of Mariah's voice in that little ascending. I'm not even going to attempt to sing it. Oh my God, let's hear him do it.
To me, it treated me kind. Sweet destiny.
That was it. Unbelievable.
Prayed for the night so faithfully, so faithfully, knowing the one that I needed to find. You'll find me. I had a picture in love.
I love his voice. Oh,
I had a picture in love.
I'm sorry. What? When did he inhale the helium for that note? Those several notes. There's only like a handful of male singers on earth who can hit whistle notes with that level of precision. And off the top of my head, you have Dimash Kudaibergian. You have some guy on YouTube who I saw. He was like a French singer. He covered one of Dimash's songs, and he was able to do it. Unbelievable. And then the third is Nicolas Seda. He also what is going on? Now we have to add Gabriel to that list. And maybe there's other people I don't know about.
Yeah, so faithfully.
Where did that come
knowing the
from?
one that I needed to find. You'll find me. I had a picture in love. I had a picture in love.
I have chills.
And it was that you
Oh my God.
turn out to be.
Oh Lord. Oh my. Oh, I'm going insane. I have to listen to all of that again.
That you turn out to be.
Oh my goodness. What can I even say? One thing I wanted to say somewhere in this reaction, I never found the time, is this guitarist here. He has the funnest job in the world, just getting to listen to this all the time, so casually. And they look similar, don't they? I don't want to say that they're brothers or that's the father, that's the son, but somewhere, somehow, I feel like these two are related to one another. But he's just playing the simplest chords and just letting the vocals. Oh my God, run is like an understatement. Like hypersonic boost through space, time, black holes. I mean, it's doing more than run. His voice is going everywhere. I have never heard a male vocalist do what he's doing with such precision, such agility, such like seamlessness, because you can hear each of these like 5-second blips, I want to call them, are like independently difficult vocal exercises for any person to do, to master. So it's not like any part of this song he's singing something that's easily attainable to the average singer. No, like any 5-second clip you take of this song here that I've just heard, it's all expert level, master level singing, at least from a technical perspective. So to be able to put all of those things and string them together and not have any falters, any breaks, any mistakes, I mean, from a technical standpoint, Gabriel is one of the best out there. Unbelievable. And to hit those whistle notes and to run, have the agility on top of the whistle notes and controlling those. How many takes would it take for anybody to do one 10-second blip of this song, let alone the whole 3 minutes and 6 seconds that Gabriel did in one fell swoop? I'm like at a loss for words, and that's like the antithesis of what I'm meant to be as a reactor here, is to give my thoughts. Something I want to say is that, again, the chord progression was very dark, so it was very interesting to hear Gabriel sing over the top of that, because all of the notes he was singing were notes that were not expected by me. And I'm very curious how far from the original this performance was. Is it similar? Is it very different? What additions, what modifications did Gabriel add? Because I know Mariah's capable of singing all of those notes that Gabriel is capable of singing here. So to me, it's like believable that he just verbatim one-to-one covered Mariah Carey's Vision of Love, but I'm also willing to believe that he added all of these extra flavors on top of it. It's just coming from me having not listened to the original. So I'm curious in the comments what you guys think. Yeah, this guy belongs in a museum. He is a work of art. That voice is a work of art. Again, his precision on everything that he's doing, I could repeat that to no end. Something I wanted to say, when I listen to something like this, it's easy to get just overwhelmed with how much Gabriel is doing. He's stacking a lot of these vocal stylings on. The runs are more and more and more complicated and impressive. The ascending, the descending, picking up all the notes. Like, I would have to listen to this several times to even remember all of the note choices that he decides to go with and be able to like anticipate them as they come. Because right now, this was all a surprise to me. So that being said, it to me feels like this performance is a little less emotionally gripping than I would have liked. And normally, that's not a comment that I'll make. But when it comes to very technically precise singers, sometimes they go too far into the technical precision, and eventually you kind of veer away from, okay, but the emotional components of the song are what bring us there. So for me, the emotional valence of the song is already so high, like I'm naturally drawn into the performance. But this is a performance for me that if I listen to 10, 15 times over, it would be excellent, but it wouldn't be gripping me emotionally in the same way. That's just my first glance view at this thing. I probably need to listen to more Gabriel to like refine that thought, but it's just coming from prior experience, because I've heard singers, I've heard good music because of how skilled the music itself is, but it had little replayability value to me. And a random analogy I can give to explain that point more is I like a lot of metal music, and a lot of metal music is very technically proficient. It's very good. You can tell that the guitarist, the bassist, the drummer, the singer have spent decades on their craft, doing what they do to the highest degree, really mastering their instrument, right? So they're that good, but the music that they're playing isn't actually all that interesting to me, all that catchy to me. It doesn't really bring me in, hook me in emotionally. And that can be the, I guess, counterbalanced to being so talented. And oftentimes people lean so hard into the talent, they forget that, okay, but we're all simple people. We just want to be emotionally drawn in. So if I had to give a critique, that would be my one critique, but it's not meant as a slight. It's not meant as anything actually negative. It's just what I feel about it. I don't think I feel as emotionally invested in this performance as I would have liked. But that being said, this was damn good. I want to listen to more Gabriel. Give me some more recommendations in the comments below. Let me know what you think about everything that I said here. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, everyone. Take care and peace.